So the idea came about. I've mentioned his name. His name is Sumit Sharma. He's my co-host, and that's my guy. I call him Mr. Audacity. So I said to him, dude, it's 25 years of Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z, in like 6 months. Why don't we do an audio documentary on that? We're both big Jay-Z fans. So we got to work, right? I look back now and I realize we produced a podcast, 5 episodes, over 55 interviews. What we thought was going to be a story about the making of this album grew into something bigger and different. So by the time episode 3 came about, we pivoted and we realized, okay, the story about this is how the streets crowdfunded this album and Jay-Z was backed by this group of early believers who really believed in him and poured time into his cup. We spoke to so many people who were involved in the making of the album. We spoke to artists, journalists, we spoke to engineers, so people who recorded the songs. We spoke to the person who wrote the source review. We spoke to Marie Davis, who booked him for some of his early shows, and they gave a really rich and nuanced picture about what Jay-Z was like pre-Beyonce. I remember the day we put the trailer out. It was like a short mini video that we put out on Twitter. And that was the first time in my life I realized what going viral meant. It was stressful, it was surprising, and it was humbling. I'm talking, I think we maybe got like 10,000 retweets that day. And the response was so positive, we had to start finishing up episodes early and releasing them early because people were like, yo, where's the next one? Where's the next one? Where's the next one? So what happened afterwards is that the industry started hearing about this and started to seek us out. Conversations happened, they kept happening, and eventually people put money in our pockets to produce shows for them.